Had he been white, he would have been a certain English international.
It was a lot tougher then, and he must have gone through a lot of stuff.
They checked his face, but it was black, not white, so they just denied him.
You know, we talk about what we go through now in society, what they must have gone through to be not even picked.
I feel robbed from my granddad. It would have meant the world for him.
Football legend, second to none, Jack Leslie came to Devon, 1921.
He should have been England's first black international footballer, but he never did play for his country because of the colour of his skin.
Jack Leslie came from East London here to Plymouth Argyle in 1921, where he became a bit of a club legend.
He became captain of the club, probably the first black captain of a professional side. So a pioneering legend just for that alone.
Jack Leslie was the first black footballer to be selected to play for England. But then his name was withdrawn from the team sheet, and that's almost certainly because the England selection committee realised he was black and his face didn't fit.
It's very difficult to comprehend how, you know, the colour of your skin can dictate, you know, how successful you can be in a job that you do. You know, you work hard for it, you score so many goals for a certain club, and become a legend, and you get treated in a certain way, which is obviously very disrespectful and very sad.
He told the story to a journalist in the 70s and said the FA came to have a look at me, not at my football, but at my face. So, yeah, it was the colour of his skin that denied him that chance.
His moment of what he'd been working his whole career for, because of the colour of his skin, it was just snatched out of his hands again. If he was alive today, where would he be? And what would he have done for England if they'd let him play? But we're never going to know.
It took another 53 years for a black player to finally feature for England, Viv Anderson in 1978. Since then, nearly a third of call-ups have been of black heritage, and now 100 have won England caps.
Obviously, you know, Viv was the first black player to play for England. It was, you know, a fantastic kind of moment, you know. But yeah, for sure. If the earlier start, who knows where we would be now?
He was an unassuming, very modest guy, very well liked. And when he spent his pre-retirement years at West Ham in the boot room, he often was so unassuming that some of the West Ham legends didn't even realise he had a football career, let alone the England story.
Jack Leslie put out the West Ham boots for the last time. Jack retires today at the age of 80. He's a former professional footballer himself. He played for Plymouth Argyle. He's very popular with the players and with manager John Lyle as well.
Yeah, you'll be grafting, mate.
Yeah. I suppose, you know, we're all very grateful, and we've enjoyed it, and it's been marvellous to have you.
Yeah,
I'm sure the lads would echo that. Been a great career.
So we're taking Jack Leslie's story into schools, we're doing school assemblies, and it's going down really well. You probably know, guys, right? This is Black History Month, yeah? And so I'm going to tell you, basically, a bit of black history, a black history story about a footballer. I think the story of a footballer who was good enough to play for England but then denied his opportunity is one that has a beautiful simplicity to it that people understand and instinctively react and know that that is wrong.
Like, he should have been really famous.
It makes me feel like it's unfair and everyone should be treated the same.
Really sad, because he was so excited for his big moment, and then it just got taken away from him.
Hearing a story like this, so I can tell, you know, maybe my two young daughters who are going to school in Plymouth, that this happened. If we could speak about it now and carry on, you know, his legacy and other people's, I think it's a wonderful thing.
A wizard in defence or attack was called up for England, but they sent him back.
When I first heard the story of Jack Leslie, I immediately just wrote a song and started playing it at gigs, and the response was great because people had not heard this story before.
Well, we thought we'd do something to recognise Jack Leslie and celebrate that and crowdfund for a statue, and we were absolutely amazed at how that took off.
It would be fantastic to unveil the statue here at Home Park in 2021 because that would be the centenary of his signing.
For me, just to be a a black player in Plymouth, it made me feel a sense of pride and enjoyment that I can read about someone that was a pioneer for a lot of black players.
The son of a Jamaican father and English mother, his name should have been remembered forever as England's first black player. But now in bronze, Jack Leslie will be immortalised.